A celebration of luxury watches wrapped up at New York's RollieFest. More than 200 collectors flocked to see the vintage timepieces on display. This year's event was overshadowed, though, by new U.S. tariffs. President Trump hit top luxury producer Switzerland with a 39% tariff last month, stoking fears of higher prices and weakening demand. The founder of RollieFest, Geoff Hess, joins me now. Geoff, I wonder what a damper this is putting on the market. I mean, the Rolexes are already pretty expensive, Omegas and so on. Add 40% to it, that's a big deal.
Thank you for having me, Jim. First of all, I run the watch department at Sotheby's, and in truth, we haven't found it to be a damper in any way, shape, or form. We actually see demand still eclipsing supply. Our last auction had 1,355 bidders from 52 countries. So I really can't say that it's something that is hampering demand. In theory, it may cause watch prices that, for watches that are ready in the United States to escalate. It's possible that dealers will have a harder time replenishing inventory, so they may have to raise their prices. But I can't say it's hampering demand.
I mean, obviously, I guess on collectibles that folks brought years ago, selling at a market event like that, different from new watches to some degree. Are we finding that this is a case where manufacturers are eating that tariff, or are we seeing it passed on in retail prices as well?
I think it's a little too early to tell. I think the notion of tariffs and the effect is something that we're all just figuring out. It's quite new. There's still plenty of inventory in the United States. I think you'll see brands raising their prices, at least to some degree. But I think it's a little early to tell, to be honest.
And is the Rolex, I imagine, part of the reason collectors buy Rolexes, beyond the fact that they like the look of them or the feel of them, is they feel that they hold value, right? And Rolex, often called the blue chip among watches. Has that proven to be true over time?
Yeah, no question that's proven to be true over time. I mean, I liken Rolex to a blue chip stock. Rolex is the equivalent of buying Apple or Microsoft or Amazon. It's certainly the brand that's probably the most coveted in the world. It's certainly the watch brand that's most known in the world. And frankly, I think as a company, even beyond the watch community, it's so widely known that it deserves the title of blue chip.
So does it appreciate like a stock or real estate or artwork?
No doubt, if you buy correctly and you're buying certain references in certain condition, there can be appreciation. The reality is people are buying watches for two reasons, some for passion and some for investment, and actually some a little bit of both. But we're certainly in a time in which people are not just buying watches because they look nice. They are an asset class, and there are opportunities to make money.
Geoff Hess, thanks so much for joining.
Thank you, Jim, very much.